All right, so here it is. What's going on, y'all? So I was told that I missed a trailer of Gotham Knights. I've been following it, not too hard, obviously. I missed a trailer from 2 weeks ago, and I was told about it behind the scenes, and I'll be interested in watching it. So we're gonna check it out. It's almost here. October 25th. October got some games, bro. I'm gonna be busy. Gotham Knights, obviously. FIFA is at the end of September, almost beginning of October. Call of Duty, Overwatch. Your boy's gonna be busy, 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 but it's all gonna be fun. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. This is always one of my top anticipated games to play this year, so I'm looking forward to it. Thank y'all for tuning in.
There is no Gotham Knights without Batman family.
The fans trust us to be true to the universe. They also want to be surprised.
Really, everything is new.
Batman.
And I still hold on to the fact that Batman is alive. I will be when I do the playthrough, because I'm gonna do it on my channel. I'm gonna be shocked if Batman stays dead. I seriously doubt it, but that's gonna happen. But I'll be shocked if it
Batman
does.
family means different things to different people. We have chosen to explore the theme of found family within the context of Batman family.
There's been a big fracture in the Batman family. They're at odds with each other. They're fighting. They're not a cohesive group. They've never had the chance to work together because they've all been working fairly independent with the exception of Robin. As you progress through the entire game, you're going to see this gradually change.
Move. I'm gonna solve this case my way.
I think each night embodies
I
some
was
of those
wondering that
traits,
too. I was like,
just
when
at
I saw
different times.
when I saw the first trailer, I was like, so Red Hood's just naturally just calm, hanging around them. But now I'm seeing he actually has having problems. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, maybe it's a timeline where he's already gotten over the fact of having, a grudge with him. But now I'm seeing that little clip. I was like, okay, that makes more sense of Red Hood. I was like, I hope he just didn't join the Bat family. It's just like, all kumbaya. Nah.
Nightwing can have the attitude sometimes, maybe Batgirl the other times, and even the tough guy, Red Hood. He can be the more passionate one at times. But the one thing they all share is that drive to become the next knight.
They don't start in perfect harmony. They don't start with perfect balance because they're dealing with a lot of trauma and a big loss.
Stop it! You wanted us to work this together.
But throughout the game, they come together, and that's for a very simple reason. They've chosen to care for each other, and
like
they've
that,
chosen each other as a family.
That relationship, I want to see it.
We have character arcs for each of our knights with key cinematics that unlock from start to end of the game. Through these arcs, we explore different things with each of our knights. One thing we delve into is how trauma can affect memory, how grief can linger, and isn't just resolved in a single moment, or even might not be about just a single loss.
When the fans found out that Batman was dead in our game, some of them were expecting to see him. Most of the fans saw the opportunity to experience the universe their own way with new heroes, new dynamics, and as a family.
We've known the Knights as superheroes with their masks, but what was it like to kind of see them behind the mask as humans?
When we look at the way each knight was designed, we took a cue from our comic book roots. We did some pretty classic shape language design. For example, Red Hood, blocky,
I love
square,
their designs in this game.
tank-like. Batgirl is more symmetrical and balanced. Robin, lower, lighter, stealthy. And Nightwing, agile, angular, sharp. By having that kind of shape language, it not only helps us develop the way the characters look, but it also goes on to support how the characters move in animation.
The team put a lot of effort in making every character really special, with emotional ways to react to situations. Every character has its own path.
We worked with Wilson and the cinematics team to make sure that we could showcase their progression, not just in the things they say, but also in what they do.
We wanted to create a custom experience
I've always
for the
been
player.
a fan of the whole behind the scenes thing when it comes to all the, I don't even know what you call it, but how people are acting it out. That stuff always amazed me because I'm not the biggest technology person. I'm at a kindergarten level with how that stuff works, even the names and the words. So when I see it, I'm always like for example, my wife can watch that behind the scenes stuff and not be amazed because she's into that. Me, I'm like, wow, that's how it works. I'm just always that person because I'm not the biggest, like I said, technology dude.
The viewer to kind of see that they're going to structurally have the same scene, but they're going to see that scene with
Like,
their
this
own
stuff
flavor,
here is amazing.
depending on who they play.
Look at that.
Clear out now. You'll regret it.
Having a very solid foundation with the performance of the actors was critical because we got that nice base level. Once we take that, we actually bring it with the animators to kind of fine-tune and really improve everything, bring those facial emotions, putting their take on it. And this is something that we really wanted to make sure that we got it right.
In the Belfry, we see the Knights as humans, as young people talking to each other, having a life, wearing more contemporary, normal clothes. And that's a big contrast to how they look as Knights.
Belfry Clock Tower is actually where the four of them establish their base of operations, which is essentially their version of the Batcave.
This place is quite remarkable. It's certainly brighter than the Batcave.
Alfred is literally the glue of the Batman family.
He is a confidant, someone they
He's
can
always gonna
rely
be the
on,
glue.
and someone with whom
Everybody
grief is
loves
shared and
Alfred.
understood.
I'll always be here when you need me, Master Richard. When any of you need me.
Previously,
glad he's in
Alfred
the
had
game.
to really manage Bruce by himself. Now fast forward to Gotham Knights, now he has four versions of Bruce that he has to manage.
He is steady and endlessly reliable, but he also will not put up with anyone's nonsense.
Alfred's fatherly. He's tough, he's caring, he's stoic. We took a pretty old school approach, iterating on sketches and sculpts until we found something that really resonated with us emotionally.
When you have the four heroes there together with Alfred, kind of figuring out the space, we've actually managed to pack in, I think, almost 40 cinematics in that little space. But each tell a very different story and a very different perspective of how they live together as a group.
Every time Bruce came home, I patched him up. Just as I now do for you.
It was important that our players would be able to relate to these characters on a very basic human level, and that's what we wanted to showcase with our Belfry
I'm gonna
moments.
like how they
Not
have
just
this
in the
relationship.
cinematics that happen there, but also in the environment and the ambient conversations, even in the props you find through the Belfry. There has been so much love put by our entire team in this game, so much effort and dedication. I really hope it shines through and it provides an amazing experience.
I really hope fans and players appreciate the variety
Hey, that's a cool
of looks
skin.
they can have for their night. I hope they find one
Ooh, I
that
like that one
resonates
too.
with them and it kind of becomes their favorite.
All right, definitely impressed. I do like how when they were saying, excuse me, with each character, it's like a different interaction with an enemy. So let me go back. Hold up.
With their own flavor, depending on who they... We wanted to create a custom experience for the player and for the viewer to kind of see that they're going to structurally have the same scene, but they're going to see that scene with their own flavor, depending on who they play.
Clear out now. You'll regret it.
Having a
I
very-
like that because they won't be moving and they won't be moving the same way. They, like you said, they have their own style and flavor. I like that a lot. That's attention to detail. But I like Robin with that hood over his face. But my first character, I'm gonna use is Batgirl. She's my favorite in the whole Bat family after Batman. But yeah, I'm impressed. I love how they putting the time into the relationship part because I was confused at first when I just saw Red Hood hanging with him. I'm like, so he just maybe time went by, he already got used to him, but now seeing they actually do have their problems. I'm like, okay, I want to see it go from bad to good. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to hearing what did Red Hood do to be in the good graces of the Bat family, Batman 2, and all that stuff, and all their stories. But I'm looking forward to it. It's almost like I said, October's going to be a busy month, but it's all going to be fun. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll check you later.